Hi, Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your angel and spirit guide message reading for you for calling love and passion into your life. Now, if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. Now, before I dive into this reading, I have a very exciting announcement to make. My brother Joseph has started his own tarot channel. So if you guys can pop over there, he's actually doing free readings. So if you like, comment, and subscribe to his channel, you will be entered into getting a free reading done. Now, he's going to be doing these online, so they're going to be open to the public. So be mindful of what you ask and know that if he, because he's going to be randomly choosing people, if he chooses your question, that it will be published on YouTube. So just be mindful of that. And I will have him linked in the description box below and also in the first comment in the comment box. All right, so let's dive into this and see this reading and see what your angels and your spirit guides have to say for you, Leo, with calling love and passion into your life. So I'm going to be starting with your spirit guide animal cards. These are also your totem animals for this time. If you see these animals in the wild or you see an image of these animals, this is really your angels and your spirit guides tapping you on the shoulder, Leo, saying, remember this message. So angel and spirit guide message for Leo, calling love and passion into your life. Angel and spirit guide message for Leo, calling love and passion into your life. Angel and spirit guide message for Leo, calling love and passion into your life. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. So we have the starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities, which I love. And then we have the butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. So you are open to the infinite possibilities that this transformation is bringing you and calling forth within your life. And I'd love to see what that transformation is. I'm excited to see what that is. Your chakra cards, angel and spirit guide message for Leo, calling love and passion into your life. Angel and spirit guide message for Leo, calling love and passion into your life. Angel and spirit guide message for Leo, calling love and passion into your life. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. So we have rebirth right here. I love that you have two butterflies. That's important. And then you have family. So you have the root chakra and you have the earth star chakra, which is located 6 inches below your feet. So really here, your roots are really playing a powerful part in this time. Yeah. Angel and spirit guide message for Leo, calling love and passion into your life. Angel and spirit guide message for Leo, calling love and passion into your life. Angel and spirit guide message for Leo, calling love and passion into your life. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. At the heart of everything, we have the star, which is an Aquarius energy, a time frame of January 20th to February 18th. You are then crowned by the 5 of Cups. That makes perfect sense. The 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, the Queen of Wands. That's you shining through as a queen. There's like, getting tongue-tied. Spirit is speaking faster than I can. It's like you're shining through as the star that you are. And that's what Spirit wants you to hear and is saying right now. The 8 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, the Devil card, which is a Capricorn energy, a time frame of December 22nd to January 19th. Capricorn energy goes straight, Capricorn time frame goes straight into the Aquarius time frame. So be mindful of that when it comes to love, but also when it comes to seeing what you have built really starting to take flight. So I know that seems like so far away. Believe me, I feel like time is fake almost, and it's going to be here so much faster than you even imagine. Yeah, let's start off talking about the repeat of the number 5. Yeah, because the repeat of the number 5 is showing me here that you see this as you see that the hardships and the pains that you have been through, you think they're never going to end. They're always going to be there. And it's what you're really defining yourself by a lot of the times when it comes to relationships, when it comes to just love and passion in your life in general. It's not even just in relationships. This is having love and passion be in every aspect of your life. And so here it can almost feel as if you are run out of a place of security. It's like you don't have the family to turn to that you wanted to have or that you need to have, or that there was something that happened along the way that made you feel turned out. And it does feel that way right now when I'm looking at the cards. It's like almost like you can't enter into this place of prosperity, but you can. But you can. And it can feel there's something here with this link to family. And this can be resolved, and this is resolved so much more easily than you think it is going to be. All right? And it's going to happen more quickly than you think it's going to happen. So this can even just be like feeling at home within yourself, within your surroundings, within your being. There's just this sense of focusing on the love. And it can't even be that you're entering into a stage or have entered into a stage where love is a part of you and you are moving past the hurts and the pains and not defining yourself by them anymore. And that's really awesome. Yeah. Because we have it here again with the 5 points of the starfish. And this I really see as kind of like, what is it, the Petrobian man? I don't know if that's the right one for Da Vinci's picture of the man with his arms open and you see the star around it. So here, that's what I'm seeing here. And it says open to infinite possibilities. But I see here, and Spirit is saying, open your heart to infinite possibilities. Don't close it. Don't close it off. Don't close yourself off. Don't undersell yourself. Because you have this bravado, Leo, because you're represented by the Strength card. And it's like nothing will keep you down for long. And that's how people see you. It's like, oh, you always come out smelling like a rose, and you always land kind of on your feet and everything like that. They don't see the pain inside. And that's not always fair. And that's not fair, period. And so here, it's opening yourself up to the vulnerability of the infinite possibilities and saying, I'm worthy of this, and I embrace it. And it leads you to being transformed, because that's the transformation that's happening here. It's the transformation of yourself. And we see that with the repeat of the butterfly. It's like, I am being transformed. I am being empowered. I am being emboldened. I am being invigorated. I will not be held back. I will not be kept small. I will not be denied. And as you are transformed and empowered, you find yourself reborn, because the transformation is beautiful. It crowns you with this might, and you feel reborn because of it. You feel almost as if you've walked into a new life, and it's a life that you were meant to live. And it's a connection with family. This is the root chakra. This is connecting with your rooted self, connecting with people who are family or have become like family to you. It is really opening up your heart, your soul, and yourself to that. And again, that's another 5 right here. So the message of the 5 is very, very intense. It's repeated 4 times. And as you're moving forward, you are looking at the highest form of man's perfection right here with the star card. Because the stars, when man looked up at the stars in the middle, of the night in ancient times, and the sky was alight with them, it was just beautiful and breathtaking. And that's what you're doing right now. As you look at what you wish for, as you look at what you desire, it's having your breath stolen by the beauty of it. And it can also be, here Leo, being overwhelmed by what at times feels like insurmountable odds. It's also looking at what you wish for, what you desire, and not saying, I have to curtail my wishes to be more realistic, to play into another person's narrative. It's like, no, because the 9 of Wands is like, you've been through a lot, and you deserve your wishes being heard. You deserve that connection. And you see that with yourself. And you embrace that empowerment. Because with the 9 of Wands is like feeling as if you always have to defend yourself. Feeling as if you're always on guard. And it's exhausting. The 9 of Wands is exhausting. And so here, when you are embracing what you desire and you want, when you stand your ground and you know your truth, you embrace your power, you embrace your beauty, and you know what you stand for. And this is also, everything else is coming at you. Everybody's opinion is coming at you. And it can be overwhelming. And it's like, look at what you want. Look at the diamonds in the sky that shine for you. Look at your hopes, your dreams, your desires. And not the truth that others are trying to thrust upon you. And that's going to be very important. It's not saying, oh, don't listen to people, because it's important to listen, but it's also important to know what roots you, what grounds you. Yeah, that's going to be very important, because you're going to have, it can be one person sitting there and saying, things are supposed to be like this. Or you're looking at society, and it's society saying, things are supposed to be like this. You're supposed to be just like this. And you're looking at it, and you're like, that's not me. It's never going to be me. What are you even talking about? And here, it's having the power to let your soul shine, to let your heart shine. And as you have that power, it's really interesting, because you change your mind and you change your whole entire life. This is looking at the heartbreak, the pain, the disappointment. And that's what we have a tendency to do. As humans, we have a tendency to look at the devastation and say, listen, I have proof that I will never be loved, that my life will never be happy. This is why. And I can give you a million explanations. And it's like, okay, true. I mean, true, life is brutally harsh. But it's also brilliant and beautiful and awesome. And so it's sitting there and saying, I can look at the despair, the hardships, the pain, the disappointment, and I can let that be my whole entire life till I feel caged and overwhelmed and suffocated by it. Or I can look at the Two of Cups that I have in my hands. And the Two of Cups is the Minor Arcana Lover's card. It's love. It is looking at love. And it's focusing on that love and moving forward with that offering of your heart, of your soul, as you connect with your mind. And as your heart and your mind connect. That's so important for you. And I love that progression from the 5 to the 6. 5 of Cups, 6 of Swords. And it's so important for you, Leo, to connect with your mind, at your mind and your heart. Because we are emotional beings. And as emotional beings, we need to express ourselves emotionally. And the thing with fire sign energies, and you are such a strong, determined fire sign energy, it's like you have this fantastic intuition, okay? You have this absolutely determined mindset and personality. And when you connect with your emotional self, that intuition grows by leaps and bounds. It's like all of a sudden, it's almost like you have a superpower. And as you embrace your emotional self and you link it with your logical self, it's not being like one of those people who are just purely emotions every 5 seconds and they're exhausting to be around. And it's not being one of those people who's just purely logical and they're also exhausting to be around, because you're like, wow, dude, kind of calm down. So you have two ends of the spectrum and you want to be right in the middle. You want to be that person who listens to the mind and listens to the heart and who sees how your heart impacts your mind and how your mind interprets your heart. So being open to that, because here you're looking at what you dream of. And you have this battle with yourself during this time. It's like, this is what I desire. This is what I want. And this is what I feel like I have. Or this is what I've overcome. Because you're going to see that the hardships that you've been through, and you've been through them, because you have the Devil card right here. The Devil card is addictions. The Devil card is, breaking free of the chains of society and the world that say you have to be one way, and you're saying, why can't I be me? And it's finding your footing, your place, your power within this world. And as you do so, you are going to see that the chains that are around you, they start to fall away. And you're also looking at addictions not simply as drugs, alcohol, sex, food, shopping, things like that we sit there and go, oh, okay, you can be addicted to that. Well, what about people pleasing? What about losing your own voice to keep the peace? What about anxiety? What about stress? What about all those things that can be addictions, because we're so used to just feeling that way, and taking on responsibilities and saying, oh, I'll keep the peace. Oh, I'll make everything better. Oh, I'll take on responsibility. It's like, no, stop. Live your life to the fullest that you can. It's not running away from your responsibilities, but it's also saying, people need to stand on their own 2 feet too. And you can't kind of edit the world, because I think this is one of our problems. I know this is one of our problems, in this world, everything is edited. From the movies that we watch to the pictures that we see, everything is edited. And it's all made to look perfect, or exactly the way that it is supposed to be portrayed. And our lives, the way we live them, are not exactly the way that we would like them to be. We can't edit it and sit there and say, oh, now everything's perfect. Everybody's perfect. Nobody's sick. Nobody's crying. Nobody, there's no worries. There's no doubts. There's no fears. And here with the Seven of Cups, it's like you're looking towards your dreams, but it's also you're manifesting your reality. So the difference between daydreaming and manifestation might seem very little, but it's very powerful. Because daydreaming is like, oh, I wish I could. And it's thinking, I don't have any power over it. So what? If I wish, kind of like if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. What good does wishing have to do? And so you go back to the drudgery. You go back to simply having dreams, but letting them always be a part of you and never be realized. And that's hard, because you look back as the years go by, and you're like, wow, I had dreams, but I have this. And so here with the Seven of Cups, it's looking at your dreams, and it's saying, instead of simply dreaming about it, manifest. See it within your mind's eye, because your mind does not know the difference between dreams and reality. So here, if you're also dreaming about really kind of negative things, be mindful of this, because your mind does not know the difference between dreams and reality, imagination and reality. And so as you are manifesting what you desire, as you're seeing it within your mind's eye, and you're seeing the power that you have, and you're saying, okay, I see this. I see my gifts. I see truths. And you might not see your gifts right away. You might have this dream and think, wow, that's a good dream to have, but it's never going to be me. No, you start seeing it because you are breaking away from the chains that make this only dreams. Because you're making your dreams a reality. And that's living in the love and living in the passion. Because as you do so, you embrace yourself being the Queen of Wands. Now, for me, the queens are the directors behind the scenes, the kings, the actors upon the stage. So this is being not really needing everybody to see you, but also being seen, because you're a queen. I mean, come on. Monarchy is monarchy, right? So here, you have this power, you are seen, but you're also looking at everything, taking everything in, understanding, contemplating, building, seeing the magic within you, okay, the God's head that lives within you, and looking at your power, looking at your truth. And as you do so, you then have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is taking flight. Here, it's going after what you desire. Here she has the falcons around her, so she has falconry. And that was only for royalty. So it is doing something that is highly, it's kind of like prestigious, highly powerful. And the falcons can see further and can fly higher than we ever can. So it's taking in that knowledge, it's taking in that understanding. And it's looking at the future. It's saying, I can do this. It's kind of like sending your ships out and seeing your return, because here you have the falcon flying out, and here you have the falcon flying in with a message in its claws. You can see that. So as you claim your power, as you know your truth, as you say, this is who I am, and this is who I was born to be, you see that there is a breaking away from limitations, and there's a flight that happens. Now, this comes, and you have to kind of fight against listening to everybody else and being chained to what you think you're supposed to do, because that's going to be the battle here. And as you embrace your power and your understanding, as you see the beauty of your truth, the Eight of Pentacles comes in. Your hard work pays off. You protect that which you love, and prosperity comes. So it's like, yeah, there's a shelter. There's a warmth. There's a beauty. There's hard work well spent, and prosperity well had. And as you see your hard work paying off, you move away from the fact that wealth is for others. Because what is love? What is love but something worth its weight in gold, or something more precious than gold. And you see that here. Because he's building this house that looks, kind of like it will not topple, right? And he has gold and jewels in there for a dog and a squirrel. And in the spirit guide animal cards, the dog is saying, be loyal to what you love. And the squirrel is saying, believe in yourself. And as you build that solid foundation, as you have that truth guiding you, the beauty of love and passion being part of your life and part of yourself, excuse me, is something that you cannot turn away from. And so here with the Five of Pentacles, when it feels like you are locked out of love, when you are locked out of the prosperity that you want, know that you aren't. Know that you aren't. There are detours along the way. And there are times where, we have to look at, what we truly desire and sit there and be like, well, that's never going to happen because we're being tested. We are. We're being tested. It's like, how much do you want it? Are you going to walk away? Or are you going to stand there and say, this is what I deserve? This is my passion, my prosperity. This is my life. I will not be held back. And you find yourself moving forward. Again, you have a 5 going into a 6. You have the 5 of Pentacles now going into the 6 of Swords. And so you see yourself moving forward. And you stand your ground without being swayed by everybody else. It's like, I know my truth. I know my power. I know where I stand and what I stand for. And that is important. And this right here, especially next to the Devil card, okay, you're actually going to see that your world opens up as addictions fall away. Now, for some, it can be really quite literal, and it can be really intense, where you're seeing addictions falling away, or you're seeing that you don't want this to be a narrative in your life anymore. You don't want it to be a part of you. And then the world starts to open. And that's powerful. That is profoundly powerful, especially when it comes to opening up to what your soul wants, to the wishes that you desire. And it makes you, this queen. It makes you this powerful monarch of your existence. You can have also a connection with another fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, of course. You can also have a connection with a Capricorn energy. Now, this person can be showing you your dreams in a very positive way or in a very negative way. So just be mindful of that. Aquarius is at your heart, so you also have a very strong connection with an Aquarius energy. And I would say that, again, this can be somebody who absolutely helps you in a very positive way realize your goals, or somebody whose vision is kind of overshadowing your own. So just be very mindful here, because you have duality coming in a lot. And so you can have one person who is absolutely wonderful and the other person who you're like, ooh, no. So just know that about this time, that you have to be rather discerning and not fall kind of victim to really pretty words. Because there's somebody here who's going to have really pretty words, but they're going to be really overbearing words. And they're going to try and steer your life the way that they want it, not the way that you want it. Your subconscious message for this time is the Fool card. And it's time to start the hero's journey. And it's time to be a little bit foolish. Not in a bad way at all. But it's like, it's time. It's time to start your journey. It's time to go after what you love, what you desire. And when we're little, it's like, kids can be foolish and overwhelming, but they're starting their journey and they're learning a lot. And that's what I see here with you. It's like you're starting your journey. You're learning a lot. There will be times when you fall. Yes, most definitely. But there will be times where you fly to unbelievable heights. And so be kind to yourself. And know that this is a journey. And sometimes it is beautiful and sometimes it just isn't. So again, be kind to you. Your subconscious chakra message is visualization. This is the third eye chakra. Visualize what you want. Open your mind and yourself to it, and then go after it. Because you're going to be seeing that what you focus on is what you get, for good or for bad. Your subconscious Spirit animal message is the porcupine spirit. Time for a beginner mind. And a beginner mind in Buddhism is looking at things not as if, not like a hardened warrior who's seen it all already, but as a child, looking at things and looking at the wonder and looking at the newness and the power of it all. All right, Leo, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe.